James Harden, what are you talking about, man? I'm sorry. I was about to be done for the day, but I read something on Twitter that just blew my mind and I had to make a video about it. What is going on, everybody? This is your boy, Jordan JC. I'm back again on the ATS Report. And just briefly, I just want to go over James Harden and his press conference. Of course, we all know that he just got traded from the Philadelphia 76ers to the Los Angeles Clippers. And a lot of people are saying, or rather, they're on the fence saying that this could be a good thing and a bad thing. From all my marbles, I'm saying this is a horrible trade because James Harden, at this point in his career, has been found out not to be a winner. And it shows in his mentality. That's really what I want to discuss is his mentality. If you saw the press conference, you know what I'm talking about. He clearly came out. Someone asked him about his time in Philly. He said, well, what was holding you back? He said he felt like he was being held back. They had him on a leash. Why? Because he's not a system player. He is the system. Apparently God is playing basketball now, and we're just all just need like I don't even know what to say to that. It is utterly ridiculous the way this man thinks, and that's why over the course of the last 5 years he's played with three teams in Brooklyn, in Philly, and now with Los Angeles. And a lot of people are saying, well, this is the last piece, this is the final piece that they needed. Russell Westbrook, he's on the downtrend of his career, and they need someone who can dish out the basketball. James Harden, for all that it's worth, his numbers always look immaculate. They always look spectacular. Over the past 5 seasons, he's averaged over 10 assists. And so, just to go over some of the numbers, you would think that you would want a player like this on your team, right? Since 2020-21 season, when his last year in Houston, he's averaged 10.4 assists, 10.9 assists, 10.2, 10.5, and 10.7. The points kind of in the 20 to 24 range, 24 point, 24.6, 22.5, 21, and 21. You would think you want somebody on their team, on your team, just like that, right? But the issue is he contributing to winning? We already know that James Harden can put up the numbers. He is one of the most prolific scorers this league has ever seen. The man averaged 36 in the season, I believe, back in 2019 for the Rockets. Like, it's not a problem that he can score, he can facilitate, he can make others better in the sense of the numbers. But when it comes time to win, when it comes to the playoffs, what does his track record say? He's not a winner. And you want a winner on your team eventually and ultimately. That is what is going to win you championships. And so, coming to the Clippers, do you think that you being the system or saying that you are the guy is going to somehow make matters better? Like, Tyronn Lue has his work cut out for him. I'm going to be honest with you, because if you think that you're leaving a system and now they're not going to say that you're going to fit into their system in LA with the Clippers, what makes you think that's not going to happen? You have two people in front of you that demand the ball and that are the focal point of this team. Let's just make that clear right now. You have Paul George, you have Kawhi Leonard. Those are the players that this team is working around, not you. So if you think that you're going to come in and somehow just change the system or just change the culture, just change the direction of what this team is doing, take a step back. And that's the reason why I think this is not going to work, is because James Harden's mentality is not one of, I need to fit into my role in order to gain the overall outcome of the team, which is the goal is to win a championship. They have a team to do it. They have the team. They have the pieces. They have the star talent. Tyronn Lue's not a bad coach. Matter of fact, you say he's a championship coach, right? So they have everything that they need. And I might add that they probably didn't even need James Harden. But now that they have him, you have a person who can put in the numbers. Like I said, he can pass and score all day long. When it comes to those pivotal moments, what do you rely on James Harden to do? Me first. I got to get mine. And then he's not a good chemistry guy in the locker room, at least from what we've seen. That's just my opinion. How do you guys feel about that? I just wanted to really touch on this briefly because I saw it on Twitter. I'm just like, what is this guy thinking, saying that he is the system and not a system player? Every team has a system. What are you talking about, man? So hopefully, hey, everything works out in LA. Maybe him and Russ get back to the OKC days and they're doing their thing and they're working better off of each other. Obviously, Kawhi and Paul George are going to be the focal point, like I say, 1A, 1B on this team. And so we'll see if this pans out or if it just falls flat. James Harden has been around superior talent that has come to Houston. He's been on the Brooklyn Nets with KD and Kyrie. So, I mean, Come on. This is just kind of like running it back. This is the same old two-step with James Harden, and I feel like this is putting a stain on his very good career, his Hall of Fame career by the numbers. But of course, the one thing that you want to be known for even more is winning. I want a championship over numbers. I can score 35 every year and not have a championship versus scoring 20 and having 5 championships. I'll take that all day, every day. And so we'll see how this pans out. How do you think this is? Was this a good trade for the Clippers? Do you think that James Harden eventually can maybe fit into the system as he probably should be? Or do you think that this is going to be just running the tape back, having the same old James Harden that had issues and tit for tats with every other team, and then he's going to find another excuse as to trying to get out of LA and saying, oh, it was them, it wasn't me. I know what I can do. I'm this, I'm that. Hey, leave your comments in the section below, and I will see you guys on the next ATS report.